Let's go!
Once upon a time, there was a show called Much Ado About Nothing. It actually still exists, but what I'm getting at is an old episode of that, where Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, played a Kobolds deck in Vintage and then played it in Legacy. The videos I thought were hilarious back then, I still think they're very funny now. This is the Legacy version of his deck with some changes. Namely, when he was playing it, Gitaxian Probe was legal. Gitaxian Probe is now banned. It's gone and good fucking riddance to bad rubbish, kids. So welcome to an episode of LOLWUT. This is my series where I'm going to play ridiculous combo decks, primarily in Legacy, but it might edge into Modern and Vintage and other formats elsewhere as well, but mainly Legacy. And I'll show you how silly the format can be. The decks that I'll be playing aren't very good. The last episode was on ley lines. It's not a deck you can win a GP with, but it is pretty fun to smash people upside the head with Hero of Bladehold or failing that actual ley lines. This deck is kind of like a Cheerios deck. It's Kobolds and Cheerios. So our game plan is to cast a Glimpse of Nature or a Beck. Not the famous American guitarist. Is he American? I don't even fucking know. I can't even name one Beck song. So I'm making that reference and I don't even know. We're going to cast a Beck or a Glimpse of Nature, and then we're going to cast all these 0 mana creatures, which include these kobolds, which if you look at the art, would you look at that art? Look, I don't know the artist from this. I don't know if they still make Magic content or art in general, but fuck, this is hilarious. Come on, look at it. It looks so outside of what Magic is now, I cannot help but fall in love with it. So that's Kobolds of Kirkkeep, the original 0 mana 0/1, the Kobolds of Kirkkeep. Then we've got, well, I say that, I think Ornithopter predates it, but fuck it, I can't bother to do my research. Research is for nerds. Then there's Crookshank Kobolds, who sound a little bit more edgy and violent, but it's still got the same stats, 0 mana, 0/1, with some cool flavor text saying the Crookshank military boasts a standing army of nearly 24 million, give or take 22 million. Huh. And then this bad boy, he looks less like the traditional magical Kobold you just saw there, and more like a fucking bear rat. Kobolds are harmless, says Bernard the Bold in his epitaph. Fuck off, they are harmless. Look at them, they're 0/1. So as I said, we're casting Glimpse of Natures or Beck and Calls, or just the Beck part really, to draw cards off of these. So we play a creature, draw a card, play a creature, draw a card, and we just draw through our deck. If we get to cast 2 of these things and get 2 cards per card cost, we're much less likely to actually whiff. But this deck has an inbuilt fail percentage, which is a shame. We are playing less Kobolds and more Memnites, Ornithopters, a couple of Shield Spheres, and Phyrexian Walkers in order to enable the Mox Opals, which I'll come to in a moment when we talk about Mana Source. Bearing in mind that Shield Sphere, we could play 2 more of these to increase the chance of Metalcraft, but the Defender written on it is actually a problem. I will come to explain that when we come to win condition. In order to chain through our deck, we need to play a lot of these. We've got 21 0-cost creatures, 1/3 of our deck. So we have a 1 in 3 chance every time we draw a card. That's probably too low, but we have to play other effects as well. Then what we do is we play Gaia's Cradles to make a shit ton of mana to play some of our sideboard stuff, or use that shit ton of mana to cast more Glimpse of Nature that we've drawn into, and so on and so on. We have a singular Seed of Synod and singular Tree of Tales as artifact lands to help enable Mox Opal. Taker plays all of our green and red spells, and City of Brass taps for all our mana needs as well. We have 3 crop rotations so that we can like loop Gaia's Cradle to make loads of mana, or we can like fade out Wastelands, or just change our City of Brass into a Gaia's Cradle when we need to untap and use a load of mana to, I don't know, hopefully entwine this, or fuse this, or whatever the mechanic is called. If we get to do that today, I will be the happiest bear alive. Then we have our win cons. Once you have a shit ton of Kobolds in play, surging out this bad boy to give them all +1/+0 and attacking with them is pretty good at killing them. It gives you an ability to swing in for a shit ton of damage. He's also a creature, so it also triggers both Beck and Glimpse of Nature as well. So there's 2 copies of Bushwhacker, but then there is a Goblin Bushwhacker, which is basically the same fucking thing, but it's also a 1 CMC one when you're mid-comboing and you don't quite have the ball set to kill them. It needs double red instead of red and a colourless, which I guess is relevant, but ultimately it's just another copy of this that can't be Meddling Maged, for example, or Surgical and other similar things like that. It probably should be another Bushwhacker or another Haze of Rage. Haze of Rage is the least played Storm win con of all of them, I think. Even if you include Brain Freeze in that discussion. This is a 2 mana sorcery with Storm that gives your creatures +1/+0. So for every spell cast before we get a secondary, if you cast 10 creatures before this, you cast this, you get 10 copies of it. All those creatures get +10/+0. Importantly, it doesn't give haste. So Goblin Bushwhacker and Reckless Bushwhacker are important for that. Perhaps a singular copy of Concordant Crossroads might also be an option because it's green and easily cast with Gaia's Cradle as well. Maybe that's something we should add to the deck. And then Signal Pest is sort of like it's like Goblin Bushwhacker or Goblin or Reckless Bushwhacker, but it's like a longer standing one. You get the effect every single turn when it attacks. So this is good at bursting your opponent down with a turn 1 or turn 2 kill, but sometimes you need to make a load of kobolds and fizzle, slam a single pest the following turn, and just get into the red zone, jumping all your guys, +1 in the front end, to kill your opponent. And to facilitate this, we have 4 Lotus Petal, it's a one-shot mana rock. We have 4 LB Spirit Guide, which is a one-shot, make a green out of for your mana pool by exiling it. We also have Simian Spirit Guides, only 2 of them. The red isn't so important, and also we kind of run out of slots. 3 Moxo Balls that are obviously powered by the artifacts in the deck, and 1 Tinder Wall. It's a creature that obviously triggers our creature triggered abilities, but there's also a card that then sacks itself for double red, which allows you to easily cast a Bushwhacker off some green mana that you made off a Gaia's Cradle. It allows you to convert the Gaia's Cradle mana into a win condition. The second line of text is basically flavor text. So the mana we're producing here, other than like say rituals, is very similar to what Belcher would use. The last card that I haven't mentioned is a card that I've yet to actually resolve and use, so I'm excited we might get there today. It shows Gerard like murdering Volrath, or maybe Grevin? I'm not sure which character that is. Anyway, as this one costs to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature, return any number of target creatures you control to their owner's hands. So halfway through the combo, you stick a Lotus Petal, you sack it for white, you cast Scapegoat, sorry, not activate, you sack a load of your bodies, one of your bodies, and bump the rest back to hand and just start going off again, friends! In the sideboard, we've got 4 Surgical Extractions to fight other combo decks and aggravate decks like Dredge and Reanimator. We have 3 Patterns of Negation, although I'm not quite sure where we bring it in. We kind of want it midway through our combo. The protect's starting to go off, but sometimes you just fizzle and then you're not making the 5 mana next turn, so I don't actually know if this is valid in the sideboard. I guess time will tell. Empty the Warrens and Char Belcher are the win conditions we can sort of like sideboard into if we don't think we're going to get there very often. The deck does make an abundance of mana sometimes off of the Gaia's Cradle, so we can sideboard into these to give us alternate ways to kill them. Veil of Summer, again, is kind of like Pact of Negation. It's like a Spell Pierce that draws you a card, essentially. It's pretty good against the blue and the black decks. Fence Grid is good against the blue decks. Obelisk of Erd is good at just allowing us to tap out and make it by convoking it out of our 0-mana creatures, naming a Kobold or Construct, depending on which one we've got the most of in play, and allowing us to just beat down over time. Again, it's an alternative win condition. The exact place where we bring these in, I don't know. But they seem like good ways of like varying our game plan. And lastly, because our Chalice of the Void on 0 is so ridiculously good against us, we can sideboard into Multani's Presence against those cards. And that means whenever a spell you cast is countered, draw a card, so we can just shit 0 drops into the Chalice, draw through our deck, still continue to combo, and then slam a Char Belcher and Empty the Warren. So these are good in combination with these against the Chalice decks. If you like this video, make sure you drop a comment down below, let me know, and like the video with a little like button, subscribe to the channel, click the fucking bell icon, and share these videos with your friends so that I get more views and it validates my existence. With all that out of the way, let's play a game of It's Kobold Outside, Legacy Kobolds, or I guess it's also Cheerios. I'll probably put Cheerios in the title. Search engine optimization and SEO, that's the same thing. Anyway, games, magic, yeah! Here we go, here we go. We have a Beck in hand. And we have a Spirit Guide, so we can cast the Beck. And we have 2 0 CMC creatures. I think we keep this. I might wait a single turn to see if we get some extra gas. Like perhaps even, I don't fucking know, a glimpse perhaps that we can start with. Yeah, I'm not going to go off straight away. I want one more draw. I've cast a Delver. So we might just get dazed if we don't draw another land. Just kind of depressing. I guess we got the Simian to play around daze. We untap and we draw another Phyrexian Walker. Okay, green and blue. Let's cast Beck. They will 100% daze this if they have it, and then we'll have to use the Spirit Guide to pay for it. It resolved. Okay. Cast a Walker. Get a Petal. Cast an Ornithopter. Did we find a glimpse of nature? That'd be good. We found a Shield Sphere. Let's cast the Shield Sphere. Shield Spheres are weird because they can't actually attack. Draw a Phyrexian Walker. Cast another Phyrexian Walker. A glimpse of nature. Cast Lotus Petal, make a green, cast Glimpse of Nature, cast a Phyrexian Walker, always yield to that, draw 2 more cards, any more, please, some more. Oh yes, oh fuck yes. Ornithopter go! That draws another card, Oh, if we get a pelt, we can change our Synod into a Gaia's Cradle, that'd be pretty gas. Nature, Memnite, Beck, okay, I've got Beck in hand, that's a bit of a whiff. Simian, okay, this one needs to hit another 0 drop. What do we get? City of Brass. Wait, we have a land drop for this turn? Shit. What can we do here? What can we do here? Can we cast this? Okay, I'm going to try to draw some more by exiling 2 Simian Spirit Guides and surging this. I'll draw 2 more cards. I mean, that might mean they're close to dead, but they're not dead. They shouldn't scoop. They should let me continue to masturbate for a little bit. You know, like common courtesy. If you walk into a room and there's a weird man in the corner just like wanking himself silly with a load of robots and goblins, then you don't stop him. So my team gets pumped, but it's not enough to kill. And we drew the Gaea's Cradle. Hot diggity damn. Okay. Cradle, Kobold. Woohoo! This is fun. This is fun. Beck. Okay, then we go. I don't want them to scoop. That's the problem. Opal, Petal, a load of green mana. Crop rotate this land. We need 2 blue and a white, don't we? So if we get a City of Blue, a white, blue, we can now fuse this. I've never fused a Beck and Call before, but it seems pretty good, honestly. This is going to draw us 8 cards. Holy shit, that feels good. Yes. Draw all this jazz. We've got scapegoats we can't whiff now. That's nice. And there's the Haze of Rage. Do I cast some more? I guess I cast another Crimson Kobold. I keep going, right? Crimson Kobold enters. Card of 2 or 3. Memnite. Thopter. I need another Simian Spirit Guide, then I can stop, I guess. Play an Opal. Keep this Opal. Make a red. No, don't scoop! Don't scoop! Oh, woo-hoo-hoo! I thought they were going to scoop. I was going to get really sad. Keep this one. Make another red. Let's cast 2 more, and then we'll stop. I'm nervous for them stopping. I never want this to end. Okay, that's enough now. We've drawn a lot of our deck. Okay. We could go a bit deeper. Yeah, 1 more bit deeper. Deeper! We drew the other Gaea's Cradle, which is a shame, because we don't have enough mana to haze too many times. So, yeah. Let's make some green. Make some green. How many other Spirit Guides do I have left in my deck? Yeah, whatever. Let's cast this with buyback. So let's use 1 red and 3 green. I mean, this is going to storm for 26 as well. Okay, let's let all these resolve. Is it back in my hand? No, the original has to resolve first. I'm glad our opponents are nice sports. We get to see how much damage we're going to do. Please let this resolve. Do it for the Vine. Is Vine a reference that, like, teenagers and children and kids understand? I'm not assuming my opponent is a teenager or a child or whatever. I just mean, like, it's kind of an old school reference, right? I just realized not all my creatures have haste. I need a Bushwhacker to do that. Which means I can't actually go ahead and cast Haze again. So the buyback was kind of pointless. Weirdly. I guess I can cast Crop Rotation with 1 of my green. Sack my City of Brass. Go and get a City of Brass. Say okay to these. And then I can go red. Red. Then I can go 1 more deeper. Do I go 1 more deeper? Yeah, I go 1 more deeper. Okay, we drew a load more of my deck. We can cast Tinderwall here for 1 more green. We draw a load more cards. 2 more cards left in deck. Can't cast any more of those. Cast this. Don't cast any more creatures, Vince. You'll just die. I can't cast Bushwhacker because I'll just lose the game. Huh. That was silly of me. That was very silly of me, actually. Oh, well. I guess I'll just cast this again. Can I cast a buyback? Exile this. No, I can't. I can't do it, Captain. I can't cast a buyback. I buggered that up. I should have cast that last creature. Because I could have given all these haste. If I'd done it correctly, I would have done a lot of damage. I mean, people can feel free to do the math there. That would have been a lot of damage. I guess I could... Can I do anything to draw cards here that won't get me killed? No, because if I cast a Bushwhacker, I draw 3 cards and I die. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I just cast another Haze of Rage then. Oh, I should have brought it back because I could have Tinderwalled for the final red. Okay. Well, it's a lot of damage, kids. It's a lot of damage. If I'd actually not played that final last creature and instead played my Reckless Bushwhacker to give these guys haste, I would have done a hell of a lot of damage. I don't know exactly if it beats Saffron Olive's like 500 or whatever when he originally played the deck, but I'm going to assume it's better because I am a shiny golden god. So that's a pretty good turn 2. It's a pretty good turn 2. It's not turn 1, but sometimes you gotta wait. Sometimes you gotta wait for the combo. And I've got red in my pool. Okay. Got attacks. This is where they fog me now, somehow. So we're going to do a good, like, 500 damage to them anyway. But if I've done it correctly, does someone want to run the maths for me? Someone in the comment section run the maths. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 creatures in play that could have attacked. They had a Force of Will in hand, and they didn't... Wait a minute. What?
Wow.
What? I guess they could have stifled the storm trigger? I don't know. That seemed suboptimal, shall we say. Veil of Summer comes in. Defense Grid comes in. I guess, like, Empty comes in against Delver. So they thought they could have forced a different part of the combo, I guess. Okay, now we've got to play through. Crop rotation's very bad against counterman. I'm going to keep this hand and just try and go for it. Like, Days would be bad. We had Days insurance, but no Force insurance. They didn't force us. It's pretty funny. Draw land? That's not a land. It's also, like, our only mana source. I guess I'm going to give it a shot. And if it goes down the pan, it just goes down the pan. And that's just how it goes, right? Glimpse of Nature. Here we go. Come on! One time no... Oh! Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. We've traded 2 for 1. Just draw a land and try and go again, right? And try and go again. If they had Days, they would have... No, actually, no. They won't progress the board state. So they could still have Days or Force. Brainstorm from our opponent. Wasteland. Okay. Good job we didn't draw and play a land last. Can we get there? Land? That's an Ornithopter. Okay, let's pass the turn. It's fine. We've got 3 things in our hand now. What's the worst that could happen? Our opponent could sculpt a perfect hand full of counter magic and other nonsense. Yes. On the upside, you can't get wastelanded if you don't have any lands. When we draw it, though. When we draw it. I guess we play the Memnite as it's a beta. It attacks for 1 every turn. It's a 20-turn clock. We played it there because we didn't want to discard and discard something. That would have been silly. Delver of Secrets. Sure. Maybe the hand's just full of removal. City of Brass. Okay, well... I'm gonna go for... Like, I can't not go for... Nope, they had the Force of Will. Okay. Well, we can still draw. If they don't wasteland us... Oh, fuck. Maybe I should have crop rotation onto the wasteland, but if they're the Force... Go, my Memnite. Fuck them up. We're now only 2 mana sources off a back. Which isn't the worst place to be. It's not like Delver's known for putting a clock... Shit. It's a 3-2. It's packing heat. We get slapped for 3. Well, when we get there, we're going to get there with spectacular fashion, my friends. For the moment, we're just going to have to beat them down over 18 turns. And hopefully they just forget to attack for a little while. Maybe that'll be a thing. Bolt my face. That seems like the correct line. See, you've played this game of Memnite with no lands versus Insect Collaboration before, my friend. That's not mana. That's... okay, let's cast a Ornithopter. Or as I like to call it, Hornithopter. Guess if we draw a land, we can like crack it into... I don't even attack because I'm a fucking moron. Maybe we can make a Gaia's Cradle off the land. And then we'll have a lot of green mana to do nothing with. Any mana source. Elvis... Oh, hang on, wait, no, shit. Not any mana source. We need to draw 2 mana sources in a row. That is a start. Okay, in for 1. So next turn we can make 2 green mana off our Gaia's Cradle, cast Crop Rotation, sack in the Gaia's Cradle, get a blue source, cast Beck, and start to go off. If they don't wasteland us. If we don't just die. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay. Can we just go to... Oh, no, because then we can't get City of Brass. We can get Seat of the Synod, though. Come on. Can we untap with 1 life? Okay. Let's see if this works. Does that resolve? Did we... I love this art. The trees coming out of the bottom, like the island in the clouds. It did work. Hot diggity damn. Here's cradle number 2. Ha ha ha! You thought you had us, but you did not. We go to 1 here. I don't think they have counter magic. Guess we could have blocked with Ornithopter, but I think having the double green is probably better. If they don't have counter magic, we might just get there. Okay, draw for turn. Holy shit. So I'm going to play one of these 0 drops out now. Make 3 green, which allows me to crop rotate, Beck, and Glimpse. Which gets us 4 cards instead of 3 deep. Crop rotate the Cradle, get a Seat of the Synod, cast Beck. 1 mana up, so we're playing through Days here. Cast Glimpse. Days. Okay, so we've only got a Beck to play with. Go, Kobolds of Keep. Draw me into good stuff. The good stuff. Come on. Tinder Wall. That would have been pretty good earlier. Shit. Okay, well, we tried. I really tried. We've got Ornithopters to block with. We've got 2 blocks here. Maybe we'll just draw a mana source that can cast Tinderwall, and then we can Tinderwall into Reckless Bushwhacker and kill them. Don't forget, casting Signal Pest next turn also gets us there a little bit as well. Are they thinking about blocking? Are they thinking about holding back the Insect Elaboration to block with? Because if they are, that would be absolute real gas. Like, absolute gas. I would be hyped. If we draw a green source, we can crack the Tinderwall, make double red, cast Signal Pest off the Synod, then cast Reckless Bushwhacker on attack for like a load. By a load, I mean 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 14. No, because I don't thought to be dead. We wouldn't have lethal. We wouldn't have lethal. Woof, they're coming in. Okay. They consider blocking. Okay. Goodbye, Ornithopter. You served us very well, my winged friend. We're dead to literally any remove. Literally, barring red and 6. Which we're dead to anyway to shoot us in the face. We are not in a good spot. If they play a second Delver here, yeah, flipping a Delver would get us as well. Unless we just draw an Ornithopter. I love how dramatic the art for Phyrexian Walker is when it's just a shitty 0/3 for 0 mana. Kobolds, well, we might as well play them. Well, actually, that's not true. That allows us to surge this if we drew 1 more land, so that probably wasn't. But it is correct if we don't draw another land. Oh, City of Brass is turned off, and we have both Gaea's Cradle. I don't even know if we can. Oh, we've got a Taker. We've got Lotus Petals, Mox Diamonds. Mox Diamonds? Mox Opals. Did they draw a burn spell? No, that's the tropical one we knew about. Taker, Petal, Opal. Any of those would be good. Or just another Ornithopter to block with while we still try and brick for this stuff, but I would rather try and kill them. Oh, that means we can't kill them when we swing. Oh, if they hadn't played the Goyf, we would have had lethal. I think we're just dead here, but I'm good. Oh no, I not think. I know we're just. But we've got a Tinderwall. It does damage to things like it's blocking, so we're gonna now just suck it for red. Surge across this and swing in for like 14 damage, I believe. The Goyf is gonna negate 3 of them, and then we're gonna do 11 or 12 and die. So that's a shame. But I'll show you it anyway. Oh no, get out of town. What on earth could wait, does that put them to Fret Shock? Stifle? That's pretty good. Okay, let's go to attacks. Get in. Maybe they forget to attack. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're in 13. And let's just play it out. You never know. When you're playing Kobolds, you want to take every inch you can get. God, that sounds dirty, doesn't it? Okay, we're dead. Do you know what I'm doing really good there? An Obelisk of Erd. Obelisk comes in, empty comes out. Let's fucking do this. Obelisk of Erd some bitches. We're on the play as well, so we can now play around. And by play around, I mean just get ahead of Daze and Spell Pierce. What have we got? What are we working with? Ornithopter, Petal, Gaea's Cradle, Veil of Summer, Crop Rotation, Beck. Huh. It's not terrible. Not terrible. I'm gonna keep it. So we have Beck. Castable, we're playing a Thorn on top to playing Gaea's Cradle, playing a Lotus Petal, and activate. We then can't Veil of Summer, so I think we have to wait a turn. We kind of want to draw. We want to draw like a blue source, I guess. So we don't have to petal. I wonder if even playing Gaea's Cradle here is correct, because what if they just wasteland me? I don't think it is. Well, that's a Spell Pierce if ever I saw one. Elvish Spirit Guide. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. I can cast Beck off of the Spirit Guide and the Petal, but then the Cradle's making any mana and we can't Veil of Summer. I can play an Ornith, then I'll have Veil of Summer mana up, but I think I still have to wait a turn. This way round, I can dodge Wasteland with Crop Rotation and untap next turn with a load of mana. This is just me trying to figure out how I combo through all the interaction a Delver deck has. Now, go! All taps out! I'm only kidding. Beck is a sorcery. Also, timing on creatures means you can only cast them whenever you can cast a sorcery as well. Thanks for coming to my learning experience where I teach you how to play Magic. There's the Wasteland. So they wasteland me, then they pierce my Crop Rotation, they Brainstorm. I can Veil to protect this Crop Rotation. Oh boy, maybe they don't have counter magic. Welcome to the mismatching Cradle life, my friends. Maybe they have a Daze. Draw another Ornithopter style effect, please. That's not what I wanted. Let's Beck. I only have 1 card to go off of. Is this terrible? Is this terrible? Probably. But like, if they kill my Spirit Guide somehow, I guess I keep Cradle up. Use these. Okay. Green. Now this way, if my Ornithopter draws into multiple things, we can have like a Cradle mana. So I'm gonna cast Beck now. They have Force of Will. Okay. I'm gonna make a green mana, and I'm going to Veil of Summer, which draws us a card. Okay. Goodbye, Force of Will. Beck is online. Now we're just going to cast an Ornithopter, I guess. Draw a Memnite. Cast a Memnite. Cast a Memnite. And then I guess we just live to fuck another day? Sweet! Wasteland would be backbreaking, just so everyone knows. Oh my god, will you stop? Will you just stop, sir? It's fine, we can fight through this. If we draw another 0-drop, Glimpse gets us there. Both our games goes on the bin, by the way, so maybe Noxious Revival might fit into the list somewhere. God, we were going to have such a good turn if we didn't get Wastelanded. Holy fuck, we were. Okay. Okay, let's play Mox Opal. Let's go in for 2. And then next turn, if we have another Mana Source or 0-drop, we can go Glimpse plus Beck and try and go off again. Or at least vomit out some more value that might eventually make a board state that's threatening. Because at the moment, we have the most unimposing, shitty fucking... This is like an affinity board state, but worse because we're actually hitting ourselves. It's terrible. That's a glimpse of... But, alas, we can't actually do anything with it. Go, my Memnites. Send them a message. 15? Ha 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 ha! They're gonna kill you in many turns' time. If they play like a True Name or a Ren in 6, we're so fucked. Okay, they didn't. I say fucked. Our game plan of attacking with Memnite. The Spirit Guide in hand allows us to play around days and stuff. Without it being on board, that we can play around days and stuff. We want to just draw like an Ornithopter. Or Kobold or a Memnite or any of that jazz, really. Hell, a Signal Pest wouldn't be terrible. Simian Monkey Man. That's probably one of our worst draws. We've got mana. We've got Glimpses. I don't feel terribly under pressure like they are from the sheer weight of these lads. Nothing from them. Maybe the Memnites will get us there. Oh no, they're cracking lands. They're gonna Wasteland us? They're gonna play a Ren and 6 and get Wasteland back? Null Rod. Okay. Opal is now Terrible. Did we side in Belcher? Because that's now Terrible as well. Okay, no. Obelisk of Erd wouldn't be the worst. 1-0. Come on. God fucking damn it. Okay, we can now cast a Simian Spirit Guide, but still without the ability to Glimpse. Maybe making a 2-2 body is the right way to go, but I think conserving my mana for the Glimpse turns is going to be way better. Nothing from them. They're on 10. We're going to untap and draw our 7th card. We're going to get to discard if we're going to do something. Veil of Summer. We're going to wait one more turn. What we might have to do is like cast a Glimpse to lure them in, and then when they cast a counterspell, cast a Veil of Summer. And then that way draw into a 0-drop off the Veil of Summer and then Love Life. That's some tech play, but we're going to wait until we've drawn our 8th card next turn. Sometimes you just got to lure them in, you know, with a false sense of security. They have 6 cards on. They could have Forces and Dazes and all sorts of nonsense. I wish Veil itself couldn't be countered, but then it probably would be too good. Mox Opal, eh? That's a shame. Let's cast Glimpse of Nature. They have to fight a counter war over this. They did not. Interesting. Now I look silly. Well, maybe they've got fucking nothing. And maybe I now just cut... That's so funny. They're going to bolt a Memnite? Jesus Christ, they're in a bad spot. I guess the upside of this deck is it doesn't give a shit about, like, removal spells, right? Well, our clock's been halved. Imagine that man inside the Gavney Township ticking the clock faster, and then your opponent's like, no! And they lightning bolt that man and he explodes. Yeah, I'm referencing something that might be in a video that I haven't even released yet. Can I draw a 0-drop creature? Yes! Okay, let's go X. They're going to try and counter it this time around with a Spell Snare. I'm going to exile now for Spirit Guide and cast Veil of Summer. They're going to have another counterspell for the Veil of Summer, I assume. And if we draw a land off the Veil of Summer, we can play it and play the Glimpse of Nature before we cast the Phyrexian Walker, and we can Love Life. Force of Will on the Veil of Summer. Woof. Okay. They go to 6. For 1. Oh, yeah. Got him. Take him to 5. Next turn we're going to try and Glimpse again. I'm sad that didn't resolve, but we knew their hand must have been full of counter magic, right? Like, we knew that was... The Spell Snare hitting the back was frustrating, but if we'd led with Glimpse, they would have forced that. And then maybe we could have got away with the other bits. Okay. Seat of the Synod. Let's cast a Glimpse. What's this going to be? And a Braid on my 1-1. Fucking hell. Am I going to time out where I'm trying to beat this person down with Mem Knights? What's this going to be? Blue mana to Flusterstorm. This can't be activated. Shit, I've just realised. Okay, I guess I'm not paying for any of these. There's 3 of them. I can't use this. I can't use this. I can't use this. Imagine if it's another Null Rod. I guess I'll just pass the turn then. Okay, this was looking real good at one point because we had like 2 glimpses in a Beck. We are now, we're now 2 Becks and 2 glimpses through our deck, and they've played a Delver. Oh no. Is this what spells the end? The end for me? I guess if I draw a Surging creature, I can... Okay. Okay. I can almost cast this Elvish Spirit Guide. God, I hope these Ornithopters don't have to just die on blocks. I don't think realistically they can get aggressive with this Delver if it flips. It's still a 1-1. We've got 2 cards in hand. If we draw the Surgy Man, we're good. We drew the Surgy Man! Sweet! And we can play through days. I really hope this resolves. We've got the Spirit Guide to play through days, but we can't play through a hard-casted Force of Will. Did we grind out... Oh my god, did they have Stifle? No? Okay. Did we just grind out Delver with Kobolds? Am I the greatest Magic player to have ever lived? They block the 2-1 and go to 1. Or are they giving up? No, they're still in this fight. I mean, to be fair to them, that was probably a punt on our part. They now can't... Well, we can't kill them. But the fetch line turned off, Force of Will's turned off, and we've got 3 minutes on our clock. Shit, I think I fucked that. I mean, I can cast a Haze of Rage. Nimble Mongoose. Oh my goodness, it's a 3-3. What do we draw? Glimpse of Nature. Okay, better pass the turn and hope we draw some gas. I messed up. Attacking with that 2-1 was not correct. That said, though, they would have just not blocked and gone to 1 anyway, and then my 2-1 got blocked by the Nimble Mongoose, the Devil would have flipped, and yada, yada, yada. I can take 3. So you know when I, a minute ago, like, said I was the greatest Magic player that ever lived? Perhaps I should have waited to actually win the game before saying that. Okay, okay, okay. We're getting there. 1 more mana source and I can cast Glimpse and an Elvish Spirit. No, I can't. Oh, no! And there's a Stifle! Shit the bed. That's 6 damage. When am I going to draw Obelisk of Erd named Thopter? Oh my god, that's 6 damage. I literally have to draw Obelisk of Erd now. Oh, I would die. I would die. Come on. No. Okay, we can block the Nimble Mongoose. Oh no, this would actually kill us. And I've done it for no reason. Fuck. I'm such a scrub. Okay, I've gone to 5 for no reason. I'm going to have to do some blocking. But on the upside, they're still just dead to Haze of Rage. Right? So, I shouldn't have tapped that City of Brass, because once the damage is done, you can't undo it. You can undo other land tapping, you can't undo that. Go to blocks then, because then walk under the bus, on top under the bus. Oh man, that City of Brass tap is so brutal, because if I draw Simian Spirit Guide now, I could have cast Elvish Spirit Guide and not have to block and be able to get back through for 2. But now I can't. They also have 4 cards in hand. The chances they have counter magic are very high. Okay. This is it. This is it. This is it. Are you ready? Do they have counter magic? Just don't have... Well, me. Okay. That hurts. Then this resolves, or do they have days here? They have days here. What's this? Green and red? Destructive Revelry. You fucker. You absolute... Okay, now Glass, that was fun. That was very fun. GG, very fun. Well played. I mean, they've been historically quiet because they're almost getting their arse handed to them by this fucking ridiculous deck. Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay, if we cast Phyrexian Walker there, what would we have drawn? Would we have just bricked and then had to block? Draw a card. Nope, draw a card. Oh my goodness. And then we would have bricked. We've got a lot of blockers though. Following 200 on Ornithopter, and yeah, then we'll be dead. Okay, well, we weren't winning that anyway. I hope you enjoyed the video. That was a variation on the Kobolds deck that Saffron Olive played on Much Ado About Nothing like 2.5, maybe 3 years ago now. It's also known as Legacy Cheerios. So if you're looking at more content or more information around this deck, then look at Cheerios and Kobolds. They vary a little bit. Ultimately, I think that playing cards like the Walkers and the Shield Spheres and stuff over the full set of Kobolds makes sense. So you can play Mox Opal, because Mox Opal gives you more explosive combo turns, and also the sideboard is completely experimental. This deck isn't really seeing much play anymore, so no one's really discussing it. I had a quick Google and found some stuff on the Salvation forums and stuff, and Reddit from like a year or 2 years ago. But this is like a dead archetype now. Gitaxian Probe hurt it real bad when it got banned. I've been Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of LOLWUT combo decks and Legacy. Make sure you like the video, make sure you drop a comment telling me what your favourite bit was and what you think of the deck and the video style. Share it with your friends. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Go over and follow me on twitch.tv/PleasantKenobi as well, because I stream once a week over there as well. Legacy, Modern, Vintage, Commander, and all that fucking good stuff. In the meantime, be good to one another, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Ta-ta for now.